Hey guys, Sean C. Phelps with a brand new DVD Blu-ray Tuesday shop video today. Today gonna go out, see what things come out, see what things are on sale. Today though, new release wise, last Tuesday a lot of new things came out. So this Tuesday, I don't feel like Walmart's probably gonna change out much. We'll see. I know the main big thing coming out today is Nightmare on Elm Street coming out for the first time on 4K. I am gonna go to a Barnes & Noble though to see what they have out there today, because I noticed I went to one of the Barnes & Noble in my area. There's like two of them that have a pretty decent movie section, and the one that I went to about a week ago had so much stuff out. They had like lots of stuff from Kino, a lot of just smaller releases on DVD and Blu-ray in there. So it seems like Barnes & Noble is really getting a lot of stuff. So we're going to go to one of them today, see what they have, and then maybe next week I'll go to the other one and see how that one is, and kind of compare the two sections and see which one's better. I might have to like put music or narrate over, because I know that store usually plays a lot of music. So we shall see. But like I was saying, the main big thing coming out is Nightmare on Elm Street. But there's a couple other 4K releases today as well. Things coming out to 4K for the first time. So we'll see if there's anything available as well. Different and stuff like that. Also, too, if you guys have not seen, the tickets are available for the one-night premiere of the film which I directed, The Desert Fiends, which is going to be December 13th in Las Vegas. So I'll have a link below where you guys can go to get the tickets to see the film. And like I said, it's a one-night only in theaters. And if you guys are planning to come out as well, let me know and I can send you the information for if you plan to stay out there, because where it's being shown, there's also a casino there with a hotel, and that we got like a special like rate code for the room to be cheaper and stuff like that as well. Like, even I'm going to be booking with that the special code for it and everything. But anyway, though, guys, let's get going, though. Oh, yeah, and also, too, at the end of this video, there's going to be a handful of new DVD, Blu-ray, and 4K reviews as well. But anyway, though, guys, let's get going and see what we can find today. Into Target we go. And we'll see, of course, always we check first the $1, $3, and $5 spot. And they've been putting more and more Christmas out. It's so funny, too. It's like, even before Halloween is done, the Halloween section is usually like fully picked over, and there's like hardly anything left. And then it starts switching to all Christmas. Yeah, see, now they're putting like these are some Thanksgiving stuff too. Like, I don't remember seeing this little like turkey spoon type thing, I guess, for like the spoon rest thing. These ones were out last week, though. I showed these. I think this might be a newer one, and I might not have seen this kind of clear bow ornament type thing. And they're getting lots of stuff out for the Wicked movie. Like, I think I showed some of these last week too. They're getting as well. But we'll go over here too to the books, where the movies used to be. And pretty much, though, the books are where all the movies used to be, because the whole movie section now is all books too. So it's pretty much the books have taken over everything. But let's see, is anything new here? Wasn't here last week. No, I think Elton John was there last week. Barefoot Contessa book was there. No, I don't think there's anything new here. We'll go over and see, though, toy-wise, if there's anything different, because like in the section there won't be anything movie-wise, but we'll see, toy-wise what's over there today, but we shall see. But taking a look here in the back, though, I've still yet to see any of the Megan ones, because I know there's the Megan Neca ones in there, and I just wanted to see them in person. I might end up picking it up, though, but I've yet to see it anywhere, though. I had seen the Chucky one. I think I showed that last week, the Child's Play Christmas one, but that Megan one seems to be like impossible to find. I think this might be new, this Last Ronin one from the Ninja Turtles. I don't think I remember seeing that last week. Other than that, doesn't look like anything else. Oh, yeah. Oh, you can actually open it up like this and see. So this is that one. Let's see. Does this open up? It doesn't look like it has an actual thing to look inside of. That's weird. So that one opens, but you can't look inside of what that one is, though. But in here, though, they actually have some newer squish in here. And this is the one I actually got about a week or so ago. This real big one in here. That's actually one of the harder ones to get in here, too. And this is the one other section, too, to look to see if they could randomly have the Megan over here as well. But no, it doesn't look like it, though. Like I said, I've yet to see that anywhere in person. And this is definitely new. I don't remember seeing this Thundercats figure here. It's like a, done like the original figures back in the day, but I think it's in the wrong spot, though. But I definitely do not remember seeing, that one before. And I know at some point there's supposed to be some new Simpsons, and I like these ones too, because they're very small and only $5, these size ones. And I think there's a whole bunch of new ones, a whole nother line of like 6 of them coming out at some point. So those ones, like I said, I like stuff that's like that size and stuff too, because it doesn't take up lots of space and everything too. Doesn't look like anything different though, turtle-wise though, from what I can tell. Into Walmart we go. So we'll see what's in here today, guys. And you can see though the section, because we were here last Tuesday, and you see it's very picked over. So people are definitely buying the releases and stuff like that, and they're buying the Blu-rays and stuff. So that's a good thing to see stuff selling. They actually have one of the Five Nights at Freddy Steelbooks left here. This is one of the Walmart exclusive ones that came, I think it was last Tuesday that this one came out for $27.96. That's one of the ones though that goes really quick. And I think it was like, the Blu-ray of this one was coming out either this week or next week, and it has like a whole bunch of different features and everything. It was so weird how they released the DVD first, and then it's like 2 or 3 weeks later then was the Blu-ray. And then over here too, I was going to show you guys, they got in a bunch of new stuff. They updated this section, so they have all these new things. This is the Bloody Disgusting area, so they have a bunch of these new blind bags in here. That's like a horror one that has like Pennywise, a Beetlejuice. And then there's this new light they have here, 3D figure lamp of Terrifier. So that's one they have for $34.99. I got this one already, this coloring book. It's a really cool coloring book for House of a Thousand Corpses. And then this, which was impossible to find, you can now find in here the Art the Clown mini mask. This was out actually a week or two back, but then it's not a week, a couple months back when they had the section first, but it's only in select Walmart locations that had this one and then the shape mask. So it took me forever to find it, but now it looks like it's available everywhere. And then they have these mystery, kind of like ice cream bar ones of horror, like The Shape and, They Live and Megan and stuff like that, Chucky. And this is the Chucky one I was talking about, the Christmas one. And then they have like these, the Killer Klowns down there from Trick or Treats, the figures ones, this Child's Play blanket, and then a Freddy figure down there. So very cool though that they're switching this section out and putting new things in here. And I think here's some of the older blind bag ones down to $4. The ones that this one has like a Beetlejuice one. I think these are like the plush ones, and these are the hard. Yeah, I think they're actually all. I think these are the harder ones, and then these are the plush ones. I think I showed these things last week, but these are like really funny. These like weird goat things in here that. Oh, see. $40 goat things. See, it's a farting goat. But we're gonna head into Barnes & Noble, and like I was saying, I was at the not this one before, really look through the section, but the other location I was mentioning that has a good section, and I was looking through that one, and they had so many different things, and all these different Arrow videos and Kino Lorber, and a lot of smaller things. And the horror section had a bunch of new stuff. So it looks like they're like I said, they're changing out this section weekly, and it seems like there's new stuff all the time. So we shall see. We'll see if there's anything in here. Like I said, I might have to just talk about it when I get outside, because there may be music, but we'll see what they have in here though. Yeah, they have some like Goosebump things in here. This is pretty cool. This is actually a Barnes & Noble exclusive one, a Haunted Mask, Funko one, which is actually pretty cool. I think I saw something about this coming out. I know they're actually doing figures as well for them. I think like Super 7 ones or something like that. But that's actually pretty cool. They have that in here, and they have like these Addams Family ones. But we'll go over to the actual section though and see what they have over there. The music is kind of low in here though, at least in this area it's kind of low, so we'll see what's over here. But like I said though, from what I could tell, it seems like they really changed this stuff out, because see, like right here they have the Kino Lorber, and they have a lot of the newer ones. And then I was noticing like it just seems much more stocked up. And I think in like a week or two, I believe Gummo is going to be coming out to 4K. So let me see if I can show you guys. This one doesn't look like it has as much as the other location, but still, if you go through, they're getting like steelbooks in here, and it's, to me, I feel like it's the best placed I've been finding that it's getting like more things. I'm trying to see like a better example to show you guys of some of the newer things. So like they got like Immaculate, like for example, like this one, I'm pretty sure at Walmart they only got the DVD of it, and they're getting like long legs. So they're getting the stuff in here. They're getting the Blu-rays, they're getting the 4K. So I feel like this is at least a good place that you guys can come to that seems to be getting more stuff, and it seems to be another at least. But let's see though, for Nightmare on Elm Street though, did they get the 4K in here? That's the real question, is if they actually got in that today, because that's one of the ones that released today, and I feel like they carry it. See, here's Nightmare on Elm Street, the DVD, but I don't know, like, see, that's the real question, is are they going to get stuff like that? Like, I see a few new things like back there, so maybe it could be in there, but that's the real question. If any of you guys went to Barnes & Noble, let me know if any of yours got Nightmare on Elm Street today on 4K. Yeah, I actually got that pop in there. I think it actually just came out, the Haunted Mask one. What's funny is every time I think of Goosebumps too, I always think of, I was like one of the few people that was like really lucky. They had, and I don't know if any of you guys remember this at all, but Goosebumps had a stage show they did one time. It was like for not even like a couple months, and it was the one actor from the Addams Family movie that was in it, and it was Goosebumps live on stage, and it was one of those things like, probably like one of my favorite memories of like anything that I did during like middle school era, and it was going to Goosebumps live on stage. But let me know if any of you guys remember that, or actually went to see that, or even like have any recollection whatsoever of it. Into the second Target we go. This one usually has a really decent toy section, like the bigger one, so we'll see if anything is different in this one as well. This one's always kind of crazy busy, but we shall see though if there's anything different. And you guys see all these ones have different stuff in them. So it's like this one has some other Christmas stuff, like these little houses and stuff I don't think I saw at the other one. These little signs and these little things too. So they're all starting to get different stuff Christmas-wise now too. As you guys can see though, this one though, section-wise, you see how much larger it is? They have a whole bunch, like some of these Toonie Terror ones, the black and white ones we haven't seen. They have more of these like bigger ones as well, some of like the bigger size Funko things. Still not seeing though any of the Megan ones though. They have the Chucky one right there, but it's like not seeing any of the Megan one though, from what I can tell. But yeah, though, in here though, they have a whole bunch of these Skibidi toilet things in here. They even have like a plush one, like a mystery plush one of them in here as well. But this one always plays loud music, so it's impossible to really talk all over in here. But they do have one of the Bigfoots in here as well too, so funny seeing that one in here too. Into the second Walmart we go. See if this one has anything different. They have these funny like hay things that they've turned into like the Minions in here. That's really funny though. But we'll see though, like I said, anything different in here today or anything else, as well. This one is always one of the ones too that like you sometimes come across different random things. Like I don't know why, but like this particular Walmart usually has like a bigger selection of things. So like you come across more things at this one. At least I don't know why, it's usually what I've discovered. And more, I think it's like the ones that are bigger too, they have more, more floor space so they can order more things. And I think that's usually the key too, is like the bigger the store, they can order of like more random or some of the weirder toys and stuff I've kind of discovered. Not looking like anything too different. There's nothing really major. We'll see in the movie section though, this one should have out the new Bloody Disgusting stuff, so you can actually look at it and it's not locked up, so you can probably look at it closer for the items there as well. So we'll see. I think these are newer, these Batman, the new Batman Adventures figures. I think these from McFarlane are new ones. At least I don't remember seeing all of these ones. And then they put these Beetlejuice ones out here. These were originally in that big setup they had with the stuffed animals and stuff. They're like the blind bag ones. But we'll go over to the movie section though and see anything different over there though. This one in here though has a few more steelbooks though, like they have the Strangers one here. They have some of the Five Nights at Freddy one as well, and the Diary of the Dead. That's one of the ones that's kind of harder to find. Like it was supposed to come out a while back, and I think like it getting in stores there was like a delay on that one. but I don't think anything else too major different in here. They still have the Winnie the Pooh Blood and Honey that came out last Tuesday. But like I said, over here is where the Bloody Disgusting section is. And see, this one, though, they don't have it locked up, so you can actually, like, look at the lamp up closer and stuff like that. It's actually a pretty cool lamp, this one. And see, here's the coloring book I was telling you guys about, which is very cool. And then these are these, like popsicles, like, that have, like, a bite taken out of them for, like, They Live, Michael Myers, Tiffany, Chucky. But you guys can see, though, the Terrifier mask is gone. They still have, though, some of the Halloween ones. But those are the ones that go very, very fast, though. Anyway, though, guys, that was off my brand new DVD Blu-ray Tuesday shopping video today. Let me know, though, if you guys picked up anything today on DVD, Blu-ray, or 4K. Also, though, let me know anything that you guys have seen in theaters lately, if you guys went to see anything this past weekend. This past weekend, I did see 2 different things. And, of course, I did see Terrifier 3, which was so exciting, though, to see the amount of money that movie did. Like, ended up making, like, over $18 million. And, you know, and it's crazy, too, to see how the Joker 2 dropped off as much as it did and only ended up making like $7 million, you know, for its second weekend, which was like way less than I think they ever expected it to drop off to that level. I think it's already going to be going on to streaming like even sooner than they thought. Just crazy with that one, because honestly, the Joker 2 really wasn't that bad. It really wasn't. It was kind of like, very different and more of a courtroom thing. And it also was more of one of those things you kind of had to like, you were subtle things you were reading into more with it and stuff. But when it comes to Terrifier 3, I really loved it in it. And I feel like, too, it's going to really open the door for more, you know, of these smaller movies continuing to go to theaters, which is good for me. It's just like, I'm very hopeful of that, too, for some of the things that I'm doing, you know, for theatrical and things like that. But, you know, I will say when it comes to, though, is it better than the second one for the gore? I didn't feel like it was as, to me, some of the stuff in the second one that was like, oh my God. I felt like this one was kind of throughout the movie, like really good kills, but I don't feel like it topped, to me, the bedroom scene. I feel like that bedroom scene in the second one was one of those things that's like so difficult to top and everything and stuff like that. But I really liked it. I thought that it was well done. I like seeing Clint Howard in there for the cameo as well. And then the other one that I saw this past weekend was Saturday Night, which was a Saturday Night Live movie, which is basically about putting on the very first show. It's basically the 90 minutes leading up to the very first Saturday Night Live, you know, airing in 1975. I thought it was well done. It was interesting, though, that they like, you know, like some of the stuff like I never knew about. Like I knew, you know, that some of the stuff with Lorne Michaels, like, and his wife, and like certain things you were like, was that all going on for real or not? I don't know. It's like stuff I had never heard about. And I was reading, too, that the only original SNL member that read the script was Dan Aykroyd. So I guess Dan Aykroyd really wanted to see it and stuff. I was kind of surprised, too, that they didn't put some of the originals, like, in, like, cameos as different roles. Like, I kind of felt like there was some areas that they could have possibly done that as well. But I would say it was worth seeing the Saturday Night Live movie. But, and, oh yeah, and the other movie that I saw was White Bird, which was really sad. Like, oh my God, that was so sad. It's kind of a sequel in a sense. It's from the same writer of the movie Wonder, but this was way better than Wonder. Wonder was a good movie, but like White Bird, oh my God, I was crying so much in that movie. It was like, but it was good. It was definitely worth seeing as well. But Terrifier 3, though, it'll be interesting to see what happens this week, because I know, you know, Smile 2 is coming out. So I feel like it's going to be kind of like the battle between Terrifier and Smile 2 this weekend. But anyway, though, guys, now stay tuned for the brand new DVD, Blu-ray, and 4K reviews. And the first one I got here is from Paramount. And this is the 4K Ultra HD, the Steelbook edition version. The 4K Ultra HD, which includes the 4K, the Blu-ray, and the digital copy of Quiet Place Day 1, which I really like this movie. This is basically the prequel to Quiet Place. This is the, you know, the very first, you know, kind of how it all started. And basically is, you know, because like in the, you know, the first movie, you know, they basically were kind of not showing what the creatures were. It was kind of like hidden and things like that. Of course, now we know what they look like, so that you're seeing them a whole lot more. But the movie, it's basically following Lupita Nyong'o's character, where these creatures have all come down. It's like following her, trying to figure out how she's going to survive. And she kind of finds this other group of this one guy that she kind of has help with, and they kind of are both trying to survive together. But it's really well done. It kind of plays out a little bit like 28 Days Later. It has the feel of that to me. And also a little bit of the first Cloverfield. I don't know, it just has that sort of like feel to it a little bit as well. But I really like this one. Would give this a top recommendation. On here, though, it has over 50 minutes of special features. It has deleted and extended scenes on here. It has on here Day 1, the beginning and endings, featurettes on here as well. The Long Walk, Monsters in Midtown featurette as well. And I'll show you guys a look inside at the Steelbook too. So here's the look, though, inside for this one. It includes, like I said, the 4K and the Blu-ray and the digital copy. But really like this one a lot and would definitely recommend you guys check out the film. The other ones here, these are some really cool... Well, I have two ones to show you. This is the... SpongeBob SquarePants, the best 300 episodes. So this is a really cool collection. They did this a while back when they did these two volumes. It was the first 100 episodes, and then it was the next 100 episodes. So now we have the brand new one, which has another 100 episodes, which is like, in my opinion, when it comes to SpongeBob, and I'm going to go through some of the stuff that's in these ones as well, but when it comes to SpongeBob, I feel like it really is the last of the classic Nickelodeon cartoons. When it comes to, like, when I think of like things in the era of like Rugrats, All Real Monsters, Rocko's Modern Life, Ren and Stimpy, because Ren and Stimpy and Doug were like the early ones, and then it became like Rocko's Modern Life came a little bit after, and then Angry Beavers and stuff like that, and kind of All Real Monsters. But in that vein, this to me is really was the last of the animated ones, and to me too, what I always liked about SpongeBob is it's much more my kind of style, because it's very Ren and Stimpy mixed with Rocko, and a lot of very, very, very weird humor, especially early on. If you guys remember the early seasons, they would have like music from the band Ween and like Tiny Tim music and just really wacky stuff. So I have always been a huge fan of SpongeBob. So I always love these complete series sets. Now on here, for the first 100 set, it has SpongeBob, the story of SpongeBob SquarePants, commentaries from the animation team, life lessons from Bikini Bottom, Help Wanted, the 7 Seas edition, Kick Wow Bam music video on this one. And then on the next 100 episodes, that has the SpongeBob history song, Bollywood Bob, How to Make SpongeBob SquarePants, Frozen Krabby Patty, More Feeling, What Else Can a Krabby Patty Do, Krabby Patty Report, and Krabby Patty Jingle on this one. And now on the newest one, this is for the brand newest set here, and then this one has on here Plankton's Color Nulliful, SpongeBob Appreciation Day, Patrick's Beach Bash, Tidal Zone SpongeBob Universe Special as well on this one. But like I said, it's such a fun series and really great set to have all of them together here in this big collection. Now, if you guys already have, though, the first 2 volumes, they also are selling it separately. So they sent me over to show you guys, too, the standard version, that's not in the big box set. So if you guys just want to get the, another 100 episodes, you guys can get it as well separately. And it has a slipcover as well in it, too. So I wanted to let you guys know that was available as well. Now, the next one here, this one was from Searchlight. And this movie, I saw this one in theaters as well, and I'm a huge fan of the director. Absolutely love Poor Things. His movies, like, all of his stuff, I absolutely love. And he also did The Favorite, and this is his newest film, Kinds of Kindness, which I would say is definitely his weirdest of all the films, which is 100% what I love. Like, the movies that Yorgos is doing is this, it's something about it too. It's hard to explain. It's this, it also has a little bit of that, some of the humor of like Tim and Eric a little bit, and some of that Greasy Strangler, like weird kind of dialogue where you're like, what are they talking about? Why are they discussing this? And that's, I just, to me, that's what I love. Like, these are the kind of movies that I love. This is absolutely going to be on my list of in the top 10 for this year, just because I love it so much. It has Emma Stone in here, Jesse Plemons, Willem Dafoe, Margot Qualley, in the movie as well. Hunter Schafer's also in the film. And basically it's 3 different stories, and it's the same actors in different stories, but they're all playing different people. So it's basically, it's not, they don't connect in any way, but they're just these really out there weird stories. I don't want to, it's one of those things where it's best not to say too much about it. It's just watch this movie. And if you liked Poor Things too, it's kind of like in that same style, Poor Things, but it turns up the weirdness even more, in a hard to explain kind of way. But absolutely love it. Willem Dafoe as well. Incredible. I mean, everybody, the performance wise in this one, everybody was so good. This is my kind of movie. This, recently, The Substance, Margaret Qualley was in that as well. Like, I'm just glad that there's more and more of these weirder, out there things. And thank you, Searchlight, for putting out a physical disc, because I know sometimes they don't always do physical discs for some of the more offbeat stuff. It doesn't always happen. So I'm glad that, and definitely, guys, pick this up too, to make sure, we continue getting physical discs. masks and stuff as well. Now it has on here though, it takes all kinds of visions, kinds of kindness featurette, as well as deleted scenes on here as well. The next one here, this one was from moviezing.com, and I have a link where you guys can order this one for the best price. This is also from Paramount, and this is the newest. Is basically Rugrats has come back, but in a new kind of like digital, like CGI kind of animated look to it. And this is Rugrats, the complete second season here of the new show. And Rugrats was another one, you know, the original series started in 1991, which is kind of crazy to think that that was when the original series started. And it's basically, as a kid, I was watching that, I was watching Pee-wee, and it was like literally the same time you could be watching both things, which is such a strange thing to think about, how long Rugrats has been around and everything too. There are some voices that have changed because some people have passed away and things like that over the years. But it's fun to have the Rugrats back again, and also back in the old style when they're kind of like the original kids, because they you know, and babies, the characters. Because remember, they changed it, and then they did Rugrats all grown up, and then they were like, when they were in like middle school or something like that, and that one I know wasn't as popular. That lasted for a little while, but like I said, one of the guys on this was available, the complete second season here of the newest Rugrats series. And then the last one here, this one was from Acorn International, and this was The Walking Dead Dead City, and this is the complete first season here. This is one of the there's a couple of different Walking Dead spinoffs that they've done. There's the one that they've done recently with Norman Reedus, with his character when he's in like France, and this is the other spinoff, you know, with Jeffrey Dean Morgan's character, Lauren Cohan's character, and basically what happens to them. And this is, like I said, Dead City, and it has on here the 2023 WonderCon panel as well on here as the special feature. But anyway, though, guys, that was all for the review portion of this video. And like I always say, if you guys enjoy these videos, definitely give this video a thumbs up. Thanks again for watching and subscribing, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.